Hey guys, it's Moody here, and I have an NU match against Edwin from the Zet. Unfortunately, I don't know his actual YouTube channel, so if you're watching this, you might want to post your YouTube channel if you have one. If not, then that's okay. So, unlike the last battle, unlike the last battle, I'm not battling a complete idiot, so there's that. And I'm using, I guess, a semi-serious team. I guess it's kind of serious, sort of. It has not super crappy pokes, so I'm using Tentacool for spikes and rapid spin and toxic, and I'm using Bastodon for stealth rocks, and it has magic coat, I think that's what it's called, and you can like bounce back leech seeds or toxics and whatever, so it comes in handy. It's like the ability, but it's in attack form, so that's fantastic. And I'm using Magmortar with the scarf. Jinx is standard set with nasty plot. Samurott, the funny thing about Samurott is that I usually find that it goes down first. It doesn't really have much use to me lately, so I mean, I guess that's about all I have to say about the team. His team is more or less random Pokemon. He doesn't seem to have a stealth rocker, but I know that the Lickitung or the Licky whatever it's called is kind of gonna be annoying to deal with just because it's like a special wall. So he sends out Vileplume, and I have my Tentacool, so obviously I'm fearing either a sleep powder or he's gonna want to go for a grass attack. So I figure the best option here is definitely Magmortar because he's gonna be able to resist both. And the funny thing is, I go for Fire Blast and it misses, and he does go for Sleep Powder, but he forgets that Magmortar has Vital Spirit and he can't be put to sleep, so I love that ability. That ability is fantastic. It's one of the reasons why I really grown. Oh, there goes my computer. It's one of the reasons I've really grown, like, I really like Magmortar in this tier. So he sends in, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I don't even know half these things' names. So all I know is that this is a ground type, and I didn't really have any resists, honestly, so I went into Samurott, just, I don't really know what I was going to do, and that kind of did a lot to me. Unfortunately, I also forgot that he just set up a sunny day, so my water attacks are going to be weakened by about half. So, once again, Samurott turns out to be not very useful in this scenario, so unfortunately Samurott goes down. However, one thing I have found out through that whole thing is that he's Life Orb, and that I can easily just go into Magmortar and hit it with a Hidden Power Ice if I want to. So that's what I'm going to go for here, and he knows that I'm going to go for Hidden Power Ice, so he goes into his, I think it's called a Licky. If I get that wrong, I'm so sorry, or Lickitung. I'm really sorry. I'm still getting familiar with the Pokemon, so it doesn't do a lot because it's a special wall. I know that much, and I know it usually carries support sets like, I don't know, Protect, Wish. Unfortunately, I don't really know. I think it might carry Body Slam too, for paralysis. So I use this chance to set up Toxic Spikes, and I know that he's gonna probably want to Earthquake me again, because it's going to be super effective because I'm a Tentacool. Because I'm a poison type, really, so I'm going to have to switch out. Unfortunately, I don't have anything with a Levitate, so the next best thing I have right now is Superior. I just don't know what else he has for his moveset, and that's kind of right now all I know is that he has Earthquake and that he's a Life Orb set. So that doesn't really tell me much. It tells me the only thing it does tell me is that he's a physical poke. So I'm just gonna go for a Glare, and I'm so glad they raised the accuracy of that move, just because it's so. I love that move because I think since it's normal, it can actually paralyze ground Pokemon like it did in this case. I think this is a ground Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it is. If I'm wrong, then I'm so sorry. I'm really trying to learn. If it's not, then my bad. So I'm so sorry if I butcher everything in this match. But this is really the way that I actually thought about it. because I don't have the time to like look things up. I just usually learn through just like experience. So what goes on here is that he gets hacked pretty badly. The paralysis really, you know, kicks in, and I get a lot of health back through Giga Drain and Leech Seed. So Superior is just like troll. I can't wait until Contrary Superior is out. That thing is gonna be so amazing. I'm gonna love it. And so I'm gonna kill it off, and I'm about like a little less than 50% health, and he goes into his Murkrow, and I'm scared of Brave Bird. First of all, it's like really difficult for me to tell what set this is. I know that they can carry support moves. That's about it. And I saw that he set up a sub, which is why I went for a Roar, just to get that sub out of the way. So that's definitely going to be good that I got that out of the way. And it's also great that I have the Toxic Spikes up, and I'm going to be slowly taking away health from this Pokemon. So I'm glad for that. Even though he did go for the Bell, that's another reason why it's a support Pokemon, but it just means that next time he's going to come in, I really need to try and set up 2 layers of toxic spikes and really get this thing out of the way. So that's what I'm going to do now. I go back into my Tentacool just because I feel like the only attack move he does have is Seismic Toss, and that only deals 100 damage, so that gives me 2 turns to set up something. So I go for the Toxic Spikes. I'm going to get my second layer up, which means now that it's basically equivalent to the Pokemon being toxic as long as it doesn't have Levitate. So I'm just going to go for Toxic right now. I know it's kind of counterintuitive to do it because he has a Heal Bell, but it just means that he's going to have to like waste one turn using the Heal Bell if he wants to get rid of the poison. So that's basically what I was thinking, just because this I don't have rocks on my side, so there's nothing for me to spin away, and the only other attack I have is Giga Drain, so that's not going to do a lot at all. So I figured Toxic is the next best thing. So I go for a Focus Blast, and I don't really think I have any physical pokes left that I could have gone into, so I was just forced to go into Magmortar. So I think it worked out fine, because the only thing he has is Seismic Toss, so that just by default does 100 damage. So he goes into his oh my goodness, I forgot the name of this thing as well. I'm so sorry. But I do know that it could carry Aqua Jet, so that's what I was fearing right now, which is why I went into my Superior. He did go for the Waterfall, which made me think maybe he is Scarfed or Banded, because he doesn't have Life Orbs. So I still wasn't sure at this moment, because he was like putting himself at risk if he wasn't gonna go for Aqua Jet, so he has to be choiced in some way. That's what I'm thinking, especially now that he switched and he predicted my Giga Drain, so that's typical. Once again, I am scared this Murkrow is gonna have Brave Bird, really. But I do know that he still has setup moves, and I really want to prevent that. I want to prevent him from setting up subs. I want to prevent him from getting mean looks. So what I'm going to do is taunt it right now. And he went for Roost, but that's really not a big deal to me. That just means he has one more move, but I don't know what it is, because I know he has Sub, Roost, and Mean Look. So I don't know if that last move is a support move or not, so that's why I'm going to go into my Bastodon. If it is Brave Bird, then it's not going to do a lot, and if he doesn't have any moves, he's just going to be stuck into a struggle, which is fantastic for me, because he's going to be taking a lot more hit points than he's going to be doing to me. And it also means that my Superior is safe from it, because I can just taunt it, and it literally won't be able to do anything to me. So I kind of stay in, and I wanted to see how much my Rock Blast would do. And this isn't like a Bastodon that has a lot of experience in like attacking. It's mostly support, because it's meant to set up Stealth Rocks. So I'm just gonna go for Rock Blast. It doesn't do a lot. So I figure I don't want to give him the upper hand, really, because if right now if I stay in and he dies to his own struggle, then he is Bastiodon is really slow, so what I was thinking is he can easily go into like another Pokemon and I'd be forced to switch. So I was thinking if I switch now, my Superior will take whatever damage, and since Superior at the very least is a pretty fast Pokemon, I have a higher chance of outspeeding whatever he brings in, and the fact that he still has that water type left. So it happens to be that one of his last Pokemon is a Tauros, so I'm just going to go for Gear Drain to see how much it does and gain back health, just because I'm not really fearing anything. Unfortunately, his Rock Climb misses, and he does get poisoned, so it's slowly going to be wearing it down, and I'm still going to decide to stay in and just go for Leech Seed this time, in case I do die to it. He'll still be seeded, and he'll be forced to switch too, I guess. And I just thought maybe I'm getting back more health or something. I don't know. Who knows what I'm thinking? So I think this turn I still go for one more Giga Drain, just because his moves are doing a lot to me, and I'm actually gaining back health from this scenario, as opposed to what I had before. So, I'm sorry, excuse me. I end up taking out the Tauros, so I love this Superior so much. It's like tra-la-la-la-la. I'm sorry for the hacks though. Some of it's really like meh. So I restore with leftovers. His last Pokemon is this water type, which is also great for me because obviously I have the upper hand. So he goes for Double Edge, and it's not gonna do a lot. It's not gonna take me out really. So he's gonna die to the Giga Drain, and I think that's gonna be a good game. I think it should be, if that's his last Pokemon, I believe. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm so sorry that I'm not really familiar with all the names yet, and that's something I could really learn, which is why I might start doing PO. I did do PO when I laddered a lot in OU, but I'm probably going to go back to PO again just to get acquainted with a lot of the Pokemon in this tier as well, just because I wouldn't mind playing something like this competitively. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you.